From a father who conquered nations, Alexander was born with the weight of the world on his shoulders. His father's shadow would guide him, but only to a destiny that would eclipse even his own. Philip II. Greatness is not a gift, my son. It's forged through blood, through battle, and through the relentless will to stand above all men. Alexander, and I will forge my own path, father. I will rise above the heavens themselves. At 18, Alexander's ambition was unshakable. The battlefield was where his soul was forged, and every victory, no matter how small, drove him to claim more. He wasn't just marching for victory. He was marching for the gods themselves, for a future where his name would never fade, but live on forever. Alexander, the gods will watch me conquer, and the earth will bear my name. I rise to lead and never falter, for greatness knows no shame. In the heat of issues, Alexander fought not for survival, but for legend. He carved his path through Darius's forces, his sword cutting through history itself. Where kings fell, Alexander stood unshaken. Darius was defeated, not just by his army, but by a vision of a man who saw beyond the battlefield. Tyre resisted, but resistance was fleeting. Alexander's siege was not one of brute force, but of will. Every brick of the city laid bare before his ambition. Even a conqueror is not beyond fate's reach. Alexander sought the oracle's wisdom, but could not find answers that satisfied his soul. He would carve his path, not by prophecy, but by the force of his will. To conquer the world is one thing, but to conquer time itself is another. Alexander's vision grew beyond the battlefield. He sought not just a kingdom, but an empire that would endure as long as the stars. Victory had made him a king, but it was the weight of the crown that made him a god. His people hailed him as divine, but Alexander knew the cost of such power. An immortal legacy and an immortal burden. Alexander, I wear this crown not for glory, but to carve my name through time. The world may fall, but in my story, eternity will know my climb. From a boy to a god, Alexander's rise was the stuff of legends. His name, his empire, and his spirit would live on, forever immortal in the annals of